The YouTube stream. Ooh, Fable news today. I love Fable. Fable was one of my favorite games I ever streamed, dude. Fable was one of my we did that on Boomer Month. Oh, I love Fable. I love Fable, dude. It's still 11-ish, true. Okay, where's the showcase? Okay, woo, YouTube. You couldn't strabismus surgery. I had it. It fixed my eye. Turned it. Can notice when you look forward like that. It's easy to have it done. Wait, what's wrong with my eyes? My eyes are fine. YouTube, Xbox Developer Direct. Wait, my Kick notification keeps saying, hold on. I didn't even know I have a Kick notification. I thought Kick just went off your title. Oh, it's my title. We didn't change my title. Fable 2 was amazing. It was so good, Rob. It was so good. Okay, let's see this one. 40 seconds, bud. Clock ticking. Oh, frick. Fable Xbox Developer Direct YouTube stream. Is this it? Okay. Here we go, chat. Okay, well, let's see what Xbox can actually roll up here. All games shown today will be available on day one with Xbox Game Pass. All right. All games shown are also on Xbox Play Anywhere. Buy once, play on Xbox consoles, yada, yada, yada. Enjoy the show. Do you guys want their YouTube channel on the screen like this? I kind of like having YouTube channel on the screen. Is this Forza?
Hey!
Hey! I'm a talker. Thank you for the 47 months, dude. Back to work. All right, beep. Have a good day, dude. Forza. Got banned. I typed guys follow me on LinkedIn. I got banned.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
What if he said I'm not sure what to do with my hands and he just started scratching his balls? He starts doing this. The funniest shit. Oh, it's so funny, dude.
Welcome
Wait,
to
this
this
is
world
sick.
first look at
I'm
Forza
not
Horizon
sure
6.
what to do with
I'm
my
Torben Oak,
hands.
design director for Forza Horizon, and I can't wait
This is
to
why
show
they don't invite you,
what the
Frank.
teams at Playground Games and Turn 10 have been working on.
And I'm Don Arceta, art director for Forza Horizon.
Damn, that looks crazy. Dude, the thing with
The
Forza...
Horizon Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars, hit music, and breathtaking locations around the world.
I feel like Forza is
And now
always
we're
just on the
taking you to
cutting
place
edge
we've wanted to visit
of
for a very
graphics,
long
always.
time. Japan.
We designed a campaign that really focuses on your journey. You don't start as a superstar of the festival or a racing champion or even a rookie. You'll start out as just a tourist in Japan. Your first goal is to join the Horizon Festival by completing the Horizon qualifiers. After that, you
Driving?
rise through the ranks, unlocking wristbands
cares about
as you
driving?
complete
Driving in
races
Japan.
in faster,
Sick.
more exciting cars. At the end of each round, you must prove you're ready to move up by completing spectacular events to unlock your next wristband. These include classic Horizon showcases and our new Horizon Rush events, where you show off your skills on thrilling obstacle courses, like this one at the
Olimac,
docks
thank you for the
in
9
Tokyo
months,
City.
dude.
When you finally earn your gold wristband, you get access to Legend Island, an exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks, and areas to explore, and that will be a true accomplishment. Throughout that journey, all of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace. So, let's talk about the location we've all been waiting for.
Japan is the ideal location for our biggest, most exciting game yet. Full of beautiful landscapes and stunning contrasts of rural and urban.
It's
modern
insane
and
how good
traditional.
it looks, man.
This is our largest map.
I had it on
Largest
1440.
map, full of verticality.
It
diverse
looks like
biomes,
real life.
seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences, elevated by Japan's unique car culture. So we knew from the start that we wanted to deliver
Dude,
the most
I'm
compelling
not gonna lose power.
and
I'm
authentic
literally
game
just not gonna
possible.
lose it.
To help us create those experiences in-game, we sought out advice and insight from people who've lived with Japanese car culture their entire lives.
Yeah, the slow jerk. Yeah, I was
As
thinking about
someone
the
who
slow
grew up
jerk.
in Los
I wasn't
Angeles
thinking about
and
the slow jerk.
Tokyo,
I just
both cities known for car culture, I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course of production, I had many conversations with the team about the nuances and the details of Japanese culture and how to reflect these in Forza Horizon 6. As an example, when we discussed naming options for the player home at Tokyo Docks, we discussed the building number, picking 7 and 8 because those two numbers are considered fortunate in Japan. In fact, these numbers are also part of a well-known Japanese proverb, Nanakorobi Yaoki, which means never give up.
When our team builds a Forza Horizon game, we focus on the essence of the place, what makes it special and unique. At the start of production, our team traveled to Japan to capture reference for everything. Time-lapses of real Japanese skies, photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings, and things as simple as water kick-up and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing cars. From these references, we then work to capture the soul
Chat,
of
do you
those
guys play
places,
Forza?
adapting it for Horizon's open-world game.
Wait, remember the
And
Forza?
since Japan
Dude,
is
it's
home
so
to
much
driving
better. Was that
experiences
Forza?
unlike anywhere
That
else,
stream
that
where
process begins with
it was
the
doing
roads.
it so much better and it kept
Inspired by the
resetting.
C1 loop,
Dude,
Kinko
that
Avenue,
was so
and mountain
funny,
passes,
dude.
like Mount Haruna and Bandai Atsuma. Then we
Oh, that
layer in
was
the
so
details
funny.
around them, creating
Why would
a
I play
world
cars
where
when I can
every
play
road
WoW?
leads to
True.
discovery.
Doing it so much better.
For this game,
doing
we
it
built
so
our
much
biggest
better.
urban area yet.
Like just
Our Tokyo City is 5 times larger than anything we've designed before, with multiple
Straight
districts, each with a unique identity. We want
Dude,
to
it
create
was
a
so
city
funny,
where every
dude.
road, every corner, and every short
I had a stream where I kept constantly like something wasn't working with the wheel. Like it just kept going forward and I kept
Seasonal change in
running off the
Japan is
road.
dramatic,
And it
these
was
changes are
broken.
widely
And it would just keep
celebrated in local
replaying this
culture.
song and it went on
We
for like
captured that in
20
games so that
minutes
you'll
and I
see
couldn't
those
figure it
changes
out. We were
reflected
going
in the world
insane.
around you as you explore. That sense of exploration is at the heart of the game. Everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect. Cars, houses, landmarks.
Well, I got
mascots,
timed
and
out
more,
again
all
because I said
tracked
you're not
in
my
your
dad. You
adventure
can't tell me
journals.
what to do.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. and Forza Horizon 6
I
will
saw a
feature
check
more than
mark and I said at
550
check
cars
mark.
at launch.
You're not my dad. You
Those
can't tell me what
cars
to do.
will
They
have
time
new
me
body
out.
kits, new Forza Aero, and the ability to paint liveries on windows. We've also fully overhauled our roster
I always
with better
get timed
balance
out
across
in these
all performance
showcases, man.
classes, from D to our new top-end R-Class track-focused cars.
Yo, what's up? Good morning.
We've improved how each car is affected by the world. For
Dude, the
example,
music
with
is
new
sick.
cosmetic tire wear, so each car responds authentically as you rack up the miles on those iconic Japanese roads. With more cars on day one than ever before, we've also created new ways to expand your car collection as you explore. Parked on driveways
Do
around
any
the world,
of the cars
you'll encounter
have
our new
bazookas?
aftermarket cars. They're always bargains and include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage. We're not just bringing classic JDM to life, but also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world.
I thought it was
And Forza
JBL.
Horizon 6 cover car is one of them.
Chat, I have too much energy right now.
The GR GT is a race-derived road car that combines motorsport performance with road-going excellence. And our game is the ideal place to experience the most modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection.
Our cars sound better than ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology, simulating the soundscape of the world.
Dude, it looks amazing. And it sounds crazy. It sounds wild. It sounds just like my real
Music
car.
is a huge part of the Horizon Festival, and we're curating a diverse track list from around the world, including exciting Japanese artists, so you can choose your perfect soundtrack, whether racing, cruising, or drifting. And to complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons in Japan, creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
Bulwark of Azeroth, chat. All right, here's
In
my
Forza
shield.
Horizon 6, you'll have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that. You'll find one of these at every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built. But the ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world here. And anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends. Our teams are fully committed to Forza Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone. We'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also be adding in new options like proximity radar for competitive players and auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion. Our major new accessibility feature is customizable high contrast mode,
Wait,
making
what the heck?
open world of Japan visually accessible to
Wait,
everyone,
it looks
no matter how you and your friends
like
play.
real
You
Japan
can
with the colors.
customize Forza Horizon 6 so you can play together.
Japan is world-renowned for its car meets, like Daikoku, and inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will
World-renowned
include
for its
new
what?
open-world car meets.
Car
These are
meets.
places where you can show off your cars and characters, download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you see.
Marketing to the
Then head out
weebs.
together to explore, where you'll find classic events like street races and our new Toge battles, iconic nighttime races down Japanese mountain passes. There's more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon time attack circuits. These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world leaderboard. Playing together is easier and more rewarding than ever. Forza fans are incredibly creative, making everything from liveries to race events and scenic locations to explore. To support your creativity, we've added the ability to start building from anywhere, as well as
That's
loads
crazy.
of other player-requested improvements, all of which are also available in the estate and the customizable garage. We
This
also
could
know
have been an
you love
email.
to collaborate.
Actually, to be
So in
fair,
Forza
this
Horizon
is a
6,
really
we're
long
making
showcase for
building
Forza.
fully multiplayer. In Horizon Collab,
I
you
feel
and
like
your friends can build
Forza's
anything
cool,
you can
but, like-
imagine together.
Is Forza that big?
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working on and that you're as excited as we are for the game. We'll be launching on
It's big in the
Xbox
same
and PC
communities?
on the 19th of May. If you're a Forza
Let
fan
them
on
talk games, we already
PlayStation,
lost
we'll be
E3,
welcoming
true.
you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation
Chad, if we don't
version's
treat
ready.
the
For
game
now,
showcases better, we're gonna
stay
lose them.
tuned for more
If you don't treat her
updates
better,
about the
you're gonna
game
lose her.
over the coming months. And thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you.
Dude, when I
in
cosplayed
Forza
and played the
Horizon
racing game with the
6
steering wheel, it was
as we
such a good
discover
stream.
Japan
That was a
together.
sponsor. It was so good. And dude, the fog. What's up, AG? The music for Forza is sick. Forza's racing game, the casuals play like Need for Speed. May 19th, it said? What? Wow. Just like real Japan Gundams. There's no Godzilla. Where's Godzilla? I think Fable will be last for sure.
皆さんこんにちは。ゲームフリークの
ゲームフリーク
ゼネラルプロデューサー大森茂です。
Pokemon MMO.
ここは東京にあるゲームフリークのオフィスです。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはかつて
Beast
な
of
い
Reincarnation is a
新
new
しい体験を
challenge
作り出すこ
born
と
from
に主眼を
Game
置い
Freak's
た
own
ゲ
initiative.
ームフリ
Wait,
ー
it's
ク
a new
独自の取り
IP?
組み
They called it Gear
から
Project
生ま
designed
れ
to
た
create new experiences
新しい
unlike
挑
anything
戦で
before.
す。これまでもポケットモン
In
スタ
addition
ー
to
シ
the
リーズ
Pokemon
の
video game series, we've
ソ
brought
リティ
forth
バ
various original
ギガレッカ
titles.
ーなどさまざまなオリジナルゲームタイトルを世に送り出し
Guys,
常に
we
新しい
promise
アイ
we
デアや
make
世
more
界
than
観の構築
Pokemon,
に
okay?
挑戦しています
We promise we make more than
ビースト・オ
Pokemon.
ブ・リンカネーションはまさに新しい体験ができるゲームです。遠い未来
Was one of the games
文明
Giga
崩壊後の
Wrecker?
汚れに侵食された日本、そして一人と一匹のアクション RPG というゲームプレイで構築されています。この美しくも過酷なビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界で皆さんにも臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていただくことができればと心から願っています。
これまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずに、ただどんな感覚がいいんだろうと探っていました。そうしているうちにぬくもり、頼もしさ、そして寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が最もしっくりきたんです。自分の心に反応しました。隔離された主人公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅していくぬくもりのある相棒クーもその過程で生まれました。
古島からビースト・オブ・リンカネーション
What are they saying?
のコンセプトを聞いてとても興味を惹かれすぐに参加
What are they
した
saying?
ところに決めました。長年ゲームフリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクトでは過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をするという体験を目指しています。汚れと呼ばれる寄生植物が蔓延している世界が
Guys, I
か
can't
つての
read.
文明の背景に追いつくそうであり植物が生い茂った過酷な環境となっておりダイナミックな移動が要求されます。このような経緯で地を張って自由に操ることのできる鶴のような神をエマの能力にすることになりプロトタイプも出来上がってきました。そしてそれが
I am a millennial
バッ
gamer,
クグラウンド
okay?
キャラクターデザインを形作っていったんです。
Why are you telling me about new IPs? I don't care about anything new. I just want the same thing that I played 20 years ago. Okay? That's just keep giving me the same thing for the rest of my life. All right? What do you guys understand about this game, freak? Okay? Just do another Pokemon game. We only want the same games and we want to live on a loop for the next 40 years. All right? What is so hard to understand about this? I want to live in a loop. Isn't that crazy though? That like our demographic actually thinks that way. Esfand leaning over the mic looks like a kid. Sneaky, sneaky. Who is we? I'm we. Like, every new game that's ever announced is met with so much negativity. I feel so bad for game devs.
腐食体のデザインは当時私が注目していたデジタルアーティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
世界の舞台を作るのと同時にエマと空の物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。はるか昔に発生した汚れという名の寄生植物の影響で人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐食体を狩り、その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。ただそれがゆえにエマは恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマと彼女の相棒となる空は日本の東の地で出会います。その空の目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。
名前は何だ？
空だ。
空から目を離さない方がいい。
ああ、分かってる。封じ後エマ、お前に輪廻の獣討伐の命を出す。
都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはエマと空の力を強化していく必要があります。そのためにこの世界に存在する強力な種族体、虫を討伐し、その力を取り込んでいくことになります。
Chat is just, dude, I think I'm fried, man. I think I'm fried. This is probably a really cool game, but because they ain't speaking American, it's hard for me to focus. Because it does look cool whenever I look at it, but then like I stop hearing American and I'm like, okay.
エマと空が戦う強力な敵です。腐食体は汚れを吐き、その巨体で世界を蹂躙していきました。
Just mute the stream.
ひときわ
Peace. The surrounding environment changes drastically once you enter the blighted forest. Formidable malefacts attack and block the player's path. And there is one more faction in this world, the golems. The golems are being created when former humans transfer their souls into mechanical bodies in order to survive the harsh world. Over the past 200 years, golems have mastered formidable combat skills. I'm tired from reading.
エマと空はさまざまな人物と出会います。長い旅をサポートするブラッド、カグラであったり、あとはクナイというエマと同じように腐食体を連れた剣士とも巡り合います。
Dude, my ADHD is going insane today. I don't know why.
エマと空は同じく汚れの力を宿していて、互いにその力を
That was great. Continue reading. I got a better idea.
例えばエマが敵の動きを見極め攻撃を受け流すと空に力がたまり開花技という
Generating energy. Hold on.
技を発動できます。
Okay.
そして開花技を放てばさらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えばある開花技を使うとエマは彼岸花の大輪を咲かせその大輪に 跳躍して飛ぶと割りを行うことができます。また別の開花技を使えば敵を縛りエマの強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。開花技の選択中は時間がスローになり考える時間が生まれます。ターンベースの RPG コマンドのように考えることになります。スキルを磨くほどにエマとクーの連携は研ぎ澄まされていきます。互いに補い合う関係で2人は常につながっているんです。エマとクーにはそれぞれスキルツリーがあり、エマが行動すればクーに影響を与え、クーが行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにしました。またエマとクーの親密度が上昇するにつれて装備できるスキルも多くなります。様々なスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。さらにエマとクーを結びつける霊秘石やエマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことなどでより奥深い戦闘ができるようになっています。遠距離だけで戦う人もいればステルスだけで戦う人もいますし、常にエマで戦闘を仕掛ける人もいればクーを先行させて戦わせる人もいます。エマとクーでどのような装備でどのような霊奇跡と組み合わせて戦うのか、プレイヤーの皆さん次第です。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか今からとても楽しみです。
遥か昔に汚れに追い尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな世界。企画構想から6年間、私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。全てのプレイヤーの皆さんにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界を体験していただける日が待ちきれません。本作は今年の夏 XBOX、PC、そしてプレイステーションでリリースされます。さらにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションは発売初日から XBOX ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。ぜひウィッシュリストにご登録ください。ゲーム
Make sure to wish list
渾
now.
身の新作、どうぞ
Get ready for the ambitious new title from Game Freak. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for my translation of the entire showcase for the game that I missed the name of by Game Freak. I got the mic set up in time to say wish list now. Beast of Reincarnation. Game Studio Freak. Thank you. God damn. It took me so long. I was running around. Frick. Frick. Esfand, let's promote you. Look, hey, Viewbot advertising spamming bots.
I'm Tim Schafer.
How about you guys just Viewbot me and I don't pay you, okay? If you want to advertise your Viewbot, just do it, okay?
We try to take a
I'm not paying for shit.
And create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea.
Frickin' kick Viewbot spammers.
We want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental.
What's your experience with pottery? I don't do drugs.
Process Amnesia Fortnite. We've had all sorts of great
what?
ideas come
Amnesia
out of
Fortnite?
Process. It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before. Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnite. It's all about encouraging you to create.
What is Amnesia
with others,
Fortnite?
and then use what you create to destroy each other. Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
Pottery? Oh wait, this is actually sick. Wait, so you make a pot, and then you fight each other with other pots. And if you make a better pot, oh, my lady.
We love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine. Alongside last year's
Explain what you were talking. Wait, what did he say?
Real and dreamlike exploration. Kiln
Sorry,
is
my
the other side
ADHD
of
is
that
going
coin,
nuts. I'm
bringing
just having a
high
great time
energy,
today.
expressive,
Chat, I'm happy to be here, and I hope you
multi-interaction.
guys are happy to be here too.
You'll get a chance today to see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch, and he's here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction. We built this game to respond to your creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots. I've spent my career as a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist? I stumbled on the answer one day: what better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated personality. You start off as a little helpless, naked spirit. You're not capable of much in this state. Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body. And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that only pots can. Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party atmosphere. You and your friends need to balance your pot's shape and
I think this is
abilities
actually a great
with
idea for a
capacity
game.
for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations. Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors. We had to figure out how to make an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system all together, while keeping the whole experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream up, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married the clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours. As you sculpt, you'll notice the game recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
So that means we had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Every pot and kiln needs to have a core set of moves fit for a warrior. To run, jump, attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash that water out. Each shape has its own unique way of performing these moves. And because your shape matters, the animation team has taken on a challenge.
The music is
to
pretty
bring
good.
those different pot shapes to life.
I feel like these showcases are too long for one game.
Each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning into swords, jugs blaring like megaphones, plates flinging pies. Everyone's shape is doing something different and exciting.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln,
Two down, one to go.
You'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots, and pathways that are only traversable with certain shapes.
You'll fight on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor. Navigate Athena's giant strategic war
Yeah,
map,
these showcases are too long because you end up just getting like distracted.
to rearrange the battlefield to your advantage.
I feel like these
Fight in the Egyptian god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
too much time on one
Leverage your
game
unique
and people
creations.
lose interest.
Everything from your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed to cross the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach your playstyle. Do you want a team full of large cups, maximizing your dousing potential?
Go back down, baby.
Or a team of tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash up anything that gets in their way?
Like the
Or a
developer
unique
direct is
combination
meant
you've
to be
discovered
like a
that
deep
balances
dive
power
into
and
individual
splashability.
games that they have coming out, and I
If you're
understand
skilled
that.
enough to end up at
But
the enemy
the
kill with
audience
lots
for
of
these
water,
things
you
is
can
a
unleash
very
powerful
wide
super
net
splash ability
general
that does
gaming
tons of
audience.
damage and makes
A
the kill
lot of it is
vulnerable
like,
to further
unfortunately, a
attacks.
lot of it's kind of like
Letting
toxic,
you and
like
your
people
team
that just
dunk
like
on the
want to
enemy
not
kiln
like
either
games,
win big
unfortunately.
or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that.
Because this looks like it's pretty good.
At the end of a
Like, I
round,
think this is
select
actually like a pretty
creation
good
and
game.
destruction.
Just looking at
Move
it,
around
it seems to be
again,
designed in a
and now
fun
you're
way.
back in the wedge.
But
A multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel
if this was like a
and compete with
5-minute
your friends. You've just
thing,
earned XP points and chips from battle
people would be like,
to load
oh,
up
that
on
looked pretty
supplies
sick. Maybe I'll
and
try it
spend
out.
a
But then
lot making
I think of the game being so much.
eventually what happens, people like stop paying attention and they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna get a snack. I get it. You
Our
know?
decoration system was designed to support your creativity, as we did.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the
design
chatter. I'm
the
talking about the
process,
actual
we
like
worked with a
behavior of
pottery
watching it.
studio for inspiration. We found ways to translate the experience of adding spouts, lids, and handles, as well as glazing to kiln. Every design choice we made ultimately serves the goal of enabling a near
Like if this is a
infinite
1 hour showcase, in that 1 hour, they should try and hit like
It's all about my
8
pizza party
games.
themed small jug. It becomes a drill that can dive under enemies, and it pops up with a special delivery of destruction.
I love a medium jug, a simple handle, a 2-layer watermelon glaze, and I'm ready.
No,
to bring
we're
the
playing
chaos
WoW and
to
Elder
the
Guard
chaos.
today.
My favorite is the large vase. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for team defense and protecting your base.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small
WoW
bowl.
Midnight.
It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream theme special is so cute.
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be the medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players and matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite pots use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. This is just the beginning of the pottery party as we bring regular updates throughout the year with expanded decorations, new activities and game modes, and much more. Creating is more fun together, and we love your help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw down with fellow Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look and a chance to play in our closed beta very soon.
You want me to say it 5 times? That's mean. Am I supposed to? Okay. This game is called Kiln, an online multiplayer party brawler, online multiplayer party brawler. I'll never do it twice. Okay, I can do it again. Online multiplayer party poly brawler. It's getting better. Online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time. Fable. Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love. At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humour, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens. All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger,
it looks really good.
Your heroic powers first emerge.
Look at her hair.
And we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger.
Oh, frick.
Suddenly alone in the world,
Chicken
you'll set
chaser?
off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment, because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Whitestone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor,
Time that again.
nobles and commoners, royalty and
Dude, this
criminals.
looks, you know what it looks like? It
You'll
looks like
spend plenty of
Shrek
time
Town.
here during the game, as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and discover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows.
Yeah, isn't it like the Shrek
Albion
Town?
is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos,
Here's one on
and
Steam Deck.
scars.
I
So
think
the
they need to
hero
make
you
a new
play
Steam Deck.
represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be.
It looks
through the way you
really
play,
nice.
Through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will.
Wait, the combat animations look sick.
Weapons with magical abilities gives us style-leaving combat, allowing you to show off your personal playstyle.
Nice. Wait, this looks good.
Against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike.
Why do I keep getting timed out? I keep getting timed out.
Close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
We're excited to be bringing back some fan-favorite adversaries for you to fight. Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting, so much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion and the things you can do with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villagers and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people, having a bunch more kids, probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive.
I think this looks amazing.
Now that's an era.
I've searched the
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too.
Thanks, Wally Lewis.
But we have a slightly different take on it.
Chicken chaser? Nice.
Morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective.
I'm gonna punt so many chickens, dude.
Things exactly the same way.
The new Fable looks so good.
In our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to them, they'll love you or hate you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Your reputation
Dude, I love.
is created by the
Dude, that's one of my
choices you
favorite
make,
flavor things in
and you
any
are going
open
to
world
make a
game.
lot of them.
When you're just walking
Big
around
choices,
and like
little
people say
choices,
something to you.
moral
GTA,
choices,
Fable,
and
it's
some
so
choices
good.
that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of
Playing
your
Fable's
game.
a total dickhead.
We
Yeah,
call this
it's so
idea,
funny.
your choices change the world.
I want to see.
make
I want to.
But we have a slightly different take on it.
For us, morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas.
Okay, back to
And
life.
that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect...
Here, let me go back a little bit because I missed a few
You are
seconds.
going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
Dude, new Fable looks really
At Playground
good.
Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026. From all of us here, thanks for watching.
Autumn 2026. Okay. Okay. This year. Let's go. New Fables looking good. Hey, so now you just got to beat GTA 6. You got to come out before GTA 6. But oh, wait, did it say on PS5 too? PS5. Wait, and it's coming on Game Pass immediately? So you don't even have to buy the game if you have Game Pass? Dude, what is Xbox doing?
This is a multiplayer party brawler. It's as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch.
さまざまなスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。
You can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Dude, I'm blown away. I feel like Game Pass, I have Game Pass like Ultimate or whatever, but I end up just buying games all the time. But why am I buying the games? No, I think it's because I'm ignorant. Like, I just don't know any better. Like, it's stupid. I shouldn't be doing that. Microsoft is bailing on the Xbox, getting a larger grip on the industry as a whole. I think they're just trying to be more all-encompassing. A lot of Game Pass on PC games aren't an actual PC version, but more of a port. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, though, because they were trying to probably develop Xbox games for for Windows. And they want everything to be one OS. Yeah, I would say overall for the showcase, Kiln is a good name for the game. Okay, so here's what I think. Let's talk about game showcases as a whole right now. I feel like as a whole right now, games showcases are getting, and this is kind of like a bigger discussion about marketing, right? Whenever you're talking about marketing a game, and just like the industry as a whole, like kind of how the community and how the audience reacts to different things, right? Trailers, the whole showcase in and of itself. And I mean, we've hosted a few showcases ourselves, right? Like with OTK and everything. And I'm not really as involved with those showcases. It's really like that's like Avali's baby at this point. Avali is like the queen of game showcases. She's insanely good at it. And she builds out the winter showcase, the summer showcase that we do. But something that I'm noticing, and I do want to clarify real quick. I feel like we've learned a lot over the years, and there's still things that we can do and get better. But what I'm noticing with a lot of showcases that happen is you kind of have like this window of time that you have people's attention for, and that window of time applies to a few different things. Let me turn this down. We have some like Burning Crusade login screen sounds in the background. So this window of time, it's kind of like it's like a nested attention span is what I'm going to call it, where you have the attention span per trailer and per game, and then you have the attention span for the entirety of the showcase. And I want to use something, and this is before Avali came on to OTK, as an example. I feel like those first couple showcases that we did for our Summer Games Expo and the Winter Showcase, those first few that we did were really, really long, unnecessarily long. And that's talking about the big picture. Now, there was a lot of good games in there. Sure, there was a lot of good games. And this is where this nested attention span sort of comes in. You need to have like, and I don't know what the time frame is. I haven't figured it out yet. But like, we just watched about an hour showcase. I think it was. Let me scroll through here again. So this was like an hour-long showcase that they had for 4 games. So what you're looking at is approximately it was like 50 minutes. Okay, it was like 50 minutes for like 50 minutes for 4 games. So you're looking at like 12 minutes a game, right? Roughly. So I feel like it's important. Whenever you're doing these showcases to capture the audience's attention span right off the rip, And there's a lot that goes into this. But you need to be able to find a way to catch their attention right off the rip. But then also that like initial push of attention, it's immediately it starts fading, right? And you need to just know at a certain point you're going to start losing people. So if you have anything really big and important, you have to like front load it, and then you just can't have it be that long. And I know this was meant to be like a developer direct, more of a deep dive into these individual games. And the reason I say this is not so much to like criticize the showcase and say that the showcase is bad, but it's more so if you're planning these types of things, I think you need to do right by the devs and not make something too long that is going to eventually make the greater gaming audience, because you have a very wide cast net general audience about these things that are not so they're just not into the details. And that's coming from me being somebody who I'm a vanilla brain, vanilla gamer. Like I'm into the nitty gritty. I'm into doing the math. I'm an old school RPG gamer. That's what I like. Right. But even for me, if that's not something that like I know and I'm deep set into, it's hard to get into it. Right. So I think it's important to show all the key details, give them the spectacle off the rip. And then, hey, if you want to learn more of that's going to come in the future, or you give them avenues to learn more about that kind of stuff. But I think at a certain point, it starts making people feel like resentment towards the product because they get bored and they're like, oh, this is boring now. Oh, this is boring now. Let's move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. We get it. Whereas like if you can hit that, like instead of like an 11, 12 minute showcase on a game, if you can make it like maybe 6, 7 minutes, right? Like 6 or 7 minutes, then I think you can end up hitting them a lot harder. And I think you can have like a much greater impact on the general audience. And I don't know the exact time frame, but like the general gaming audience is toxic. Okay. I actually almost don't like using the word toxic because I almost feel like it's a buzzword, because you have like certain types of people that everything is toxic. But actually like any sort of new game, new idea, new IP, anything that comes out, like the 30-year-old gamer, which by the way is the general gaming audience nowadays, has gotten so much older. Okay. Like you're 30 or 40, like that's gamers. Gamers right now are like 30 or 40. We're adults. We're grown ass men and women. Okay. So a lot of these people, they don't want anything new, but they get so excited about hearing about something that they did as a kid. And nostalgia right now is such a massive tool. Like new Power Rangers game comes out, new Ninja Turtles game comes out. You're 30, you're 40, you got kids, and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this whenever I was a kid. I get to play this with my kid. I can bond with my kids. Okay. If you have them, right? But that's a huge deal right now. Like that is so cool. You like, look at all the games we play now. People get so excited about hearing about a new Pokemon, a new Ninja Turtles, a new this, new that. Dude, we're playing WoW Classic. We're playing Burning Crusade again. Okay. A lot of people say for the third time. I don't really consider it for the third time because I feel like it's the TBC Classic being the second version was so different than TBC Original. And then even TBC Anniversary will be different than TBC Classic, but they're a lot more similar. So this really feels like for me, this is like the victory lap run. TBC Classic was insane. Anyway, that's a separate conversation, but people want remasters. People want re-releases. People want their old IPs. They want the stuff they grew up with, right? And I'm joking about it. I was joking about it earlier, sorry, in my stream, but it's a very real thing. Like, I'm 30. I don't want anything new. I want what I like. I want what I grew up with. And I want it to be the best version of that I can. And unfortunately, that is the kind of general sort of feeling towards, that's the general sort of feeling that resonates amongst the gaming community right now. but that's what they think they want. People do want new games, and there are new games that are really good, okay? And it happens all the time. But part of it is the time. Like, you just don't have the time to really go and play something new. And I think there's an essence of fear. People are scared to waste their time. And sometimes you can't really learn anything, or you can't really experience anything unless you put time into it. And people are just so scared to lose time nowadays because you got work, you got, you have a family, maybe you have a house you got to take care of, you have an apartment you got to take care of, you got bills you got to pay, you have things that you have to do. People are so afraid of losing time. And it's a very legitimate fear because time is such a valuable resource that for all of us, every day people come watch my stream because it's a comfortable thing to watch. It's comfortable to hey, I'm working from home, I'm working in the office, I have Esfand stream up in the other monitor, I am watching YouTube videos on the other screen, and I'm getting to, let's say I don't have time to play a game, Esfand's playing a game, and I get to enjoy the story, and I get to look at the chat, and I get to participate, and I get to type my emotes, okay, and I'm a part of a community, and I get to like third party enjoy something because I don't have the time because I gotta do other stuff, right? Whether it's that or whether I'm doing an event like an IRL event or something like that. So I feel like, and this all ties back, and to tie this all back into the showcase, and to tie this all back into how people are, how people react to certain things, especially gamers react to certain things. Time is so important that, yeah, you start kind of losing attention. You start kind of feeling like a resentment towards a product if it takes too long to explain something, or if it takes too long to show something. So yeah, I think it's super important to go and try and like respect people's time. And sometimes you want something more long form just to have on the other monitor. Like, people just put on a TV show, people put on long YouTube videos. Like right now, like I'll do a lot of long form type stuff. Why? Because I'm a streamer, and streaming is generally long form. People will just watch my VODs on YouTube, right? People will watch my VODs on YouTube or my playthroughs of old games on YouTube. They just go to my live tab, boom, and they'll leave comments. Dude, by the way, I love that. I want to go ahead and mention this. I love going to read my comments on not just my YouTube videos, on my VODs. When you go to the live tab and people, like, I'll do a stream and then people will leave comments on the stream. It's not that many people, but it's so, I enjoy it so much because I just, it's a very positive sort of feeling for me whenever I see people leave a comment that's like, hey, I love the stream, or it's like they'll talk about something that happened, they'll discuss something that happened on stream, and it's cool. Like, it's very, very cool. I enjoy that a lot because I feel like that was like old. It reminds me of like kind of the old days of Twitch, like whenever people would post on Reddit and stuff and it wasn't just all drama and it was something funny would happen and people would share clips and that kind of stuff. And like, we used to go and we used to read that stuff all the time because it was fun. It was fun to, hey, we did this thing, we experienced this fun thing, and then now people are talking about it and we get to get feedback, direct feedback from people. So when you guys go do that, like after the stream, the VOD's up right away. And people, like, that's like a really good way of me being able to get like direct feedback, and it's cool. So I think classic WoW happened, yeah. So, hey, Esfand, I hate the stream. Sorry, got to keep some balance. Thanks, man. Thanks for keeping me grounded. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of what I want to talk about. Is I want to talk about kind of like how these showcases are built, and to tie it all in, I think it's important to respect people's time and give them something that they can pay attention to, but then you also got to respect the developers' time and you got to give them the best opportunity to succeed. And I think that helps them. I think by condensing these things down a little bit more helps them out. Like, instead of like an 11, 12 minute showcase, if you were like in that 5 to 7 minute range, then I think you can get a lot more in. Now, they only had 4 games to show. And then if it's like a 30-minute showcase, then it's like, oh, is this too short? But it is what it is. And you just short and sweet, keep it what it is. I feel like people would have been like, oh. Now, to be fair, I also think you have more leeway for an old IP. I think if you have an old IP, like something like Fable, Fable could have been 10 minutes and that's fine. And it sucks. It does suck. But that is just the nature of how a lot of the general gaming audience will react to things given the current general age. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably make this into a YouTube video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We do all kinds of stuff here. We talk about games. We talk about IRL stuff. We just do everything. We do literally everything on this channel. I do a lot of stuff here. So if you guys want to come be a part of the community, come join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter, the Twitter community, the ESF community. I might change the name. I don't know. People like ESF. Maybe I'll just make it Esfans. But yeah, come be a part. Instagram, EsfandTV, TikTok, EsfandTV. I stream on Kick. I stream on YouTube. I stream on Twitch. So hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys keep watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you guys next time. Cool. Fable's involved too long. Just give it 10 minutes, but I agree. Yeah. No, the stream is not over. Play my TTS now. Mods play the channel. Play TTS. Mods will do it. Okay. I do like that the TTS has to get approved, actually. Okay. There's a couple things we want to do today. There's bits TTS. Wait. What did bit? Oh, because I muted this. Oh. Because I muted my desktop sounds. Oh.
Esfand, I love your rants and your explanations, of course, but I feel like they're too long, and if you keep them to maybe 5-minute intervals, people would like them more. Maybe try to fit like 8 in 1 hour instead of these deep dives XDD.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a talker, aren't I?
Welcome to the lock, such a perfect town here. We have some rules. Let us lay them down that make waves. Stay in linear and we'll get along fine. Nulak is a perfect place.
Here's what we're gonna do today, chat. Can we be under the nethers or over the nethers? Over the nethers.
Super mega rant breaker. I low-key kinda was expecting a relaunch of the older games to while we wait, like other studios do, so we can replay them properly. Still surprised no Fable 2 on PC. But I'm old, fat and single, so I got all the time in the world. My kids are tacos.
Oh wait, neath. Oh, under the neath. Any under the neathers? The approved TV so we can warn you of something that TTS didn't prevent ourselves. I don't think, but I think you have to approve it. I love it. Did I miss something? They fixed the ugly character. Isn't that kind of the whole point of Fable? Isn't everything ugly? You don't even follow her. Well, okay, hold on. It's because I'm on my For You page. Okay. I think Morg is great. I get a little bit. Okay, so I follow a lot of women and then I mute them because of their type of content that they might do. Because I don't, you know what I mean? I just don't want to see that on my massage. Hold on, wait, that sounded so bad. I didn't mean it like that.
I don't have anything to say, but now that TTS is on, fuck it, let's go. I love
sounded so bad. Okay.
I farted.
Okay. Because like, it sounded so bad. I didn't mean it like that. No, like, because like if I'll fall in, but I'll mute them because like I don't want to like, I don't want to, like sometimes they're just like all out there, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want to load up my Twitter and in public, right? And then like, you know, it's just like, I just, what the hell? Oh my gosh.
That's hot.
Look at 3 years of AI.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Uncle Phil, come try this. Fresh pasta of Bel Air.
That's crazy. Evo Awards. Dude, I would love to do more stuff with Evo, man. I love Evo. I think Evo is one of like the pinnacle, like tentpole events in gaming every year. I cannot say enough good things about Evo. I think Evo is like everybody should be interested in
paladin.
Evo.
He runs a trad guild. He believes in tradition and following the light. That includes the old adage that women should be seen and not heard. He said it himself. His words, not mine.
Like, it's so good, man. You know what I meant, okay? HEB ranked the #1 grocery retailer in the U.S. for the 5th time in 9 years. Really?
Okay, now I feel
Texas.
bad because you said I am a talker, aren't I? I was just joking about my TTS about what we said during the showcase about it being the long law. I always love your
No, I know.
Esfand.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Cheesequake.
My son is too small. Can you see?
Dude, oh my, his arm's gonna go flying.
Esfand, I will vote for you as president of Texas in 2030, my man.
What?
Smiley face.
What signage, thank you for the $20, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thanks a ton, dude. Hold on, you were saying something about women stop distracting us. I did not, okay. Certain like specs of people, okay, do certain types of abilities. And I just don't want to see those abilities on my combat log. What is so hard to understand about this? Okay. That's why I went Blood Elf to Arcane Torrent AoE Silence. That's why I'm playing Blood Elf and Burning Crusade. I can AoE silence the spells. Can we see those abilities in our combat logs? Absolutely not. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Chicken Chaser? Dude, I can't wait for the Fable. The Fable is so good, man. Hey, we're going to play some of this today, too. We're going to play this game called Eldegard. This is an extraction fantasy game. Anyone want to play this with me today? Oh, I'm glad it got a lot of likes. They added Paladin finally. Let's see. Yeah, I wanna try it out. It's a Mad Mushroom game. No, we invested a little bit into it, like whenever they were first starting their company, like at the very beginning, just a very little bit. So,
okay. Chat, let me translate. Some of the women content creators Esfand follows be showing their huge knockers on Twitter, and he doesn't want to see those on stream and only wants to see them off stream, so he mutes them. I got you, Esfand.
No, I didn't say that. I'm going to the bathroom.
This guy punts chickens and mutes women. I can't believe this guy cosplays as a paladin, Angie.
I gotta watch this Red Bull. Dude, you know what? Like, you know what feels good? You know what feels really good? When you're like coming off of like some kind of illness, some kind of sickness, and you like start getting better. It like. I feel like I'm not 100% better yet, but like the feeling of getting better is like, it's such a big deal, you know? Get down with the sickness. Watch the Red Bull. Chat, when's the last time you watched the Red Bull? I follow women, then I mute them. Mute women, Esfand. I didn't say. That is so out of context. So, yeah, like gives you an appreciation for not being sick. Exactly. But yeah, we're gonna play this game today at some point. Now, do I want to play it now or do I want to play Burning Crusade now? Let's look at where we are so far. Oh, okay, we're gonna make a new. I'm gonna make a new YouTube VOD, by the way, for YouTube chat.
Anyways, for the application, where do I send my penis size records?
We never did that.
The women muted in the guild door, just not
No,
accepting
no,
women.
we have
Wait
no,
a
we have
minute,
righteous women of the crusade.
Together, is
We have righteous women of the crusade. Okay, my guild has so many girls in it. Okay, my raid team had like 6 girls in it in classic Burning Crusade at one point. All right, there's a lot of women. And they're all very not, it's not the righteous women of the crusade. And they have a great time. Actually, dude, memes aside, that's something I was like very proud of. whenever we were in Crusade, like I thought it was like, it was cool / good that we had a lot of girls in the guild that were like, felt very comfortable, which is like, this sounds like a weird thing to say because it's like, what, why not? But historically, like, historically it was like, girls don't play WoW, but like, it's obviously not true at all. But like, we had so many girls that it was just, I mean, it was like everybody was just in the guild. Like it wasn't like a thing that somebody was a girl or not a girl. It's actually, having this conversation just sounds insane. But if you played WoW back in the day, you kind of get it. We're like, dude, there used to be guilds that literally would have rules that like, oh, we can't have any girls raiding in the guild, which is insane. But that's like, it was like that. Back way back when. But like, yeah, that was something I was very proud of, is that like, we had a lot of girls in the guild that were very just like, they could just play the game and there wasn't weirdos in the guild and it was just cool, you know? Yeah. Esfand Gold Highlander rule, there can only be one girl. No, that is the worst. That is the worst. That is the dumbest thing you could do. Okay. That is actually the dumbest thing you could do. Because then what happens is like, it's a thing and it's weird. My guild had 2 women and they hated each other. Okay, well, that's just because you had just stupid people. Asmon's rules are all dumb, to be fair. Like, cause yeah, I feel like if you only have one, then it's like, now it's a thing. And it's like, what? Is it weird to tell a woman you're happy to have some softer voices in comms instead of just dudes screaming at each other? Yes. I feel like when it comes to WoW and gaming, there should be, like, I'm a big believer in meritocracy, okay? I think it's, okay, hold on. I don't think it's weird to feel that way. I think it's weird to make it a thing, you know? It's like one of those, some things are like weird to say or do, but not weird to feel, if that makes sense. Like, I'm changing the WoW section. Can somebody change my kick section to WoW 2, please? Oh, wait, I forgot to make the other WoW. The father of retribution returns. Hey, let's make a new YouTube VOD here. For the YouTube viewers, give me 1 second, sorry. Okay, so YouTube chat, here's what's gonna happen. You guys should get sent over here whenever this stream ends. Details, I'll just show you guys. This is like the most annoying way to like self-raid. Esfand, WoW, or Esfand. Xbox Developer Direct. Xbox Fable Showcase. Fable Showcase Reaction. Forza Kiln. Beast of Reincarnation. Beast of Reincarnation. Esfand Games Reaction. Esfand Reacts. EsfandTV. Esfand VODs. Esfand Live. Esfand. Cool. All right, that's good enough. See, isn't this AIDS? Isn't this AIDS that, like, this is how I have to do this for YouTube streaming? I actually love streaming on YouTube, but there's so many little things like this that are super AIDS. So YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, Twitch, Twitter, everything is EsfandTV. Make sure to join the Twitter community as well. Do you know if you can do war games in BC like Horde vs. Ally? I think you should be able to because it's the same framework. Yeah, you should be able to. Click the link.
Wait, Esfand, do you know what that word means?
Yeah, it means no. Or stop,
Is
right?
that something Jaden told you?
Yes, but that's not what stop. Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
So she was trying to get into her bedroom.
No,
or something?
stop.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, Mudkips was like, how out of pocket? Insane. How do you still have that clip? It's from same shirt.